Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing Halloween makeup. As you can see, I've already pinned back my hair so it doesn't get in the makeup, and I now have a ring light, so hopefully the light looks better. If not, I'll fix it hopefully in the next one. So I'm going to be following the characters on the box, and I'm probably also going to be doing It the Clown. I'm going to start with the whiter characters first, so then even if I miss some of the paint I rub off, I'm like, it doesn't matter because we're going from light to dark. Okay, so I am going to start with Dracula, I guess. So in this little kit, you get the little colors, and then you get two little lip kind of colors, red and white, and then two, I assume it's, okay, it just has a crayon on it, but I suppose you can probably use them for your eyes or your mouth. Pick one though, don't do both. And then you get one singular sponge and two little eyeshadow things. If I could open it, that'd be great. Okay, so this on the back says it's grease face paint. Then you get the two little tiny little brush sticks, which is kind of crazy, but you know, these two tiny little I don't know, crayons, I guess, lip ones probably, lipstick, teeny tiny little lipsticks. Then you get these two, which is probably for your eyes, but I might just use it because I'm only going to do from here down, obviously. And you get fake blood, which is cool. Like you get all that stuff. And the tiniest sponge in the world. So I'll probably have to use my hands for this. So if we look at the packaging, thankfully the photos are also on the back. We go for, well, I might do It first because it's kind of like a toss-up between Dracula and It, because like they both are white based to start with. So here, I don't know how good these are. We're going to try and get the white and see how we do. Okay, it's picking up. That's good. Already a big lump is gone from the center. So here we go. Man, I have not worn face paint in years. And also you can see I have two little spot stickers because, you know, we got to cover the spots. We might only be doing one because wow. Okay, no, I'm going to keep the white base on as much as possible and go from there. At least I have a little white lipstick too, I guess. I suppose that's what the red one's for, but you know, ignore the circles. They're just to cover my spots, so. Yep. It's very, it smells really bad. Very cheap, very cheap. How is this gonna last anyone's face? I don't know. Like, because it has a whole adult, has two whole adults on it. So I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. So, you know, in the last video I did the Dracula creepy figure. So why not, instead of just paint him, become him, you know? Why not become the art you aspire to be, I guess. I don't know. It just kind of looks like I'm dressed as Santa right now. So I'm going to start doing my nose. This is like all gone. All of the white is already gone. So, you know, how much of my nose am I going to do? I really don't want to get this on my glasses, so I'm going to try and avoid it as much as possible. I feel like the sponge absorbs more than your skin gets. And this is like half a face, so I can't even imagine. Even there, it's like, I feel like it's just rubbing it off more than it's rubbing it in. There goes my piercings. And then, yep. I really do look like a clown now. Okay, and there we go. So, you know, if you're afraid of clowns, I advise you just skip this part or the whole video. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, great. Amazing. And now I'm going to look at a reference photo. Okay, and now obviously you do his eyes and like the smile goes up, so I guess I'll do that. This is okay, whatever. With the tiniest lipstick in the world, you could, you know, do your lips. I feel like makeup is really not my forte, y'all. It's like, okay, you know what? I'll use my finger again. There we go. That just ruined it, but okay. So do his. So, and then you just want to, I guess. Wow, that's really bad. Well done. Yeah. Okay. That's great. I'm going to do red and see if I can fix it. I feel like the paint is better. Nope. Just as I think it's just me. I think if we learn anything, it's just me being bad at this stuff. Okay. This is awful. It's just anyways. That's a no for that. Okay, you know what? I'll leave it in. You see the bad sides and you go from there. Okay, at least it rubs off easy. In my head, that worked out so much better, obviously. Okay, and now back to the drawing board. I am just going to copy the Dracula now. Forget I ever tried anything. Pretend nothing happened. Ignore the mistakes I've made. And I'll grow and learn. So if you think if you don't have experience and you're like, oh, it probably is easy for everyone else, but just me. It might not be as easy as it looks. Okay, you know what? We can keep that there because it's like a bit blood. I'm just going to go over my lips again, even though I just said I wouldn't need to, but whatever. Okay. And now, he has like a bit of shadowing on his cheeks, I guess. The thing is, with one sponge, like, where are you getting everything else? You know? Like, how am I meant to contour this? Where? This is a mess. This will potentially never see the light of day, honestly. Still given clown, but in a different way. It's kind of given that character meme. I don't even know what it's called. This is not giving. This is giving I am having a mental life crisis. You know, it's giving I regret my life choices. I feel like the Joker might have been easier. Does that do anything? So if you don't know how to do face paint, neither do I. So you're not alone. You get to watch me make a mess of it. With the barely any white I have left, by the way. This might just never see the light day, like I said. I might just cut this whole thing because what the fuck. In my head, this was so much easier, dude. And now we have the fake blood. Oh my god. How is this just worse? Listen, I don't like dress up for Halloween. I never go anywhere, so it's giving knockoff Twilight. It's given zero budget. You know, maybe if I do that. Did that do anything? It's giving I ate a jam donut. This is why you need to pay professional artists to do your stuff. Because, you know, if not, all you have is the effort you put in. Unless you're a really great artist, then fair enough. Okay, I'm just going to leave that. And now we are going to do the pumpkin. Okay, well, I probably should have got something to clean this sponge, but okay, doesn't matter now. I'm probably going to bin this video. But you know, I've already started. I may as well continue in case I decide to upload it. Okay, and now that I've barely wiped everything off my face, I'm going to get the orange. We're going to try best to recreate the pumpkin. This orange is very bad. And I thought it was just the white that I left on, but nope. It's giving Oompa Loompa. And now it just looks like I have a orange beard. Almost giving a little works, to be fair. This is just poorly executed. And I can see it on my sunglasses as well. Okay. That's great. Get more on. Okay, and now a pattern on the lips. In my head, this worked out so well. I'm pretty sure this is for your eyes, but you know. Oh, that's kind of... it's kind of giving I need help. Maybe you should just go with the black hue and that's it. Forget everything else. It'd probably help if I didn't have the coating underneath, but you know, I'm going off the box. That is not even a square. The way this is just given... no effort. A lot of effort for a no effort look. You know what? I feel like this should be it. Nothing more. There's like more lines, but as we've seen, when I've done those lines, it's just not working out in my favor. So there's one there, and then it goes around. It kind of just looks like I put on orange makeup and then I had a crying session and my makeup fell off. Why did I go up with this one but down with that one? I don't know. And you can actually leave the black lip because now I'm going to do the witch. The fact that the white stayed on under the orange is crazy. See, the thing is, you also don't get the accessories, so I'm just saying, you're not getting everything. That is a green ass green color. Holy moly. Those spot patches are holding on to dear life. It's very shiny. Okay, this one I feel like is the easiest because that's basically it. I suppose there's eyebrows and there's more contouring, but you know, we've seen how that worked out the first time. I don't think. Maybe if I use gray. No, it's just giving dirt, like too much like face. That's it. I just have too much face for like such a small portion. There goes one patch. And yep. Okay, well, just contemplate my life choices and what's led me to this point in my life. There you go. The witch, the only one that I feel like has worked out, but barely. Maybe because, like, you know, when you do it a few times over, you finally get used to it, and you're like, yeah. Okay, and there we have maybe a bit greener for the nose. There we have the witch, the one that seems the best out of all of them. But you know, it's literally just painting your face green, bit of your lips, and maybe your eyebrows too. I tried Frankenstein, but it did not work out. My advice would be don't buy the really cheap face paint, and also practice before if you go out, and if you use this video, don't just like literally look up anything else. And so I'm going to take my face paint off now. 23 minutes of my life I'm never getting back, maybe more with editing. Okay, and I'm still green even though I wiped that off. I'm gonna have to scrub my face. But the word of the day is witch. According to Google, the term witch originates from Old English words wic for a female practitioner and wicca for a male practitioner. These words likely derive from Old English verb wiccan, to practice witchcraft, which has roots in the Proto-Indo-European root wic, potentially meaning to choose or to separate. Over time, and especially in Middle English, the terms merged and witch became the common term for both genders, although it is more often used for women. There you go. That's the word of the day. Thank you for watching the video. Until the next one, I'm out. Peace.